A few weeks ago, I shared some of the reasons why you would not want to move to McLean, Virginia. And based on your feedback, it was a little harsh. So today, let's talk about why we love McLean, why it's been our home for over 15 years, and some of the big upsides of living here. Hey friends, my name is John DeHart. I'm with the Homes from DeHart Real Estate team here in McLean, Virginia, where home is where DeHart is. And on this channel, today we're going to talk about, really what it's like to live in Northern Virginia and the greater DC area, from the neighborhoods to the schools, to commuting, to lifestyle, and some housing trends. So whether you're buying, selling, or relocating here, my goal is to give you the most practical and reliable insights that help you make informed decisions on your move here to Northern Virginia. So if that sounds like the content that you're looking for, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and like this video so you never miss a new video that hits. And if you're already thinking about moving to McLean or anywhere nearby in the DC Metro, love to connect with you. You can email me at the email below or text the office line below, and we'll help you take that next step towards your real estate goals. So there are many reasons why we love McLean. Now, I joke that it's called the slums of McLean. It's a really wonderful place to live. And it's really difficult to rank, some of the reasons why you would want to live here. Instead, let's walk through some of the top reasons why McLean, Virginia is voted one of the best places to live in all of Northern Virginia and the DC area. So let's talk about location. Basically, we're talking about specifically where McLean is positioned. So McLean sits right alongside of the Potomac River, directly across from Washington, D.C. It's one of the most convenient and easy spots in the entire region to commute. So you can get to 66, taking you through Arlington, straight downtown to D.C. You've got 495, which is the part, what they call the Beltway, looping around Maryland, Fairfax, and Springfield, and connecting I-95, which takes you south and north. You've got the George Washington Parkway, which we call the GW Parkway, super scenic drive along Arlington and DC, direct access to regional airports like Reagan and Dulles. You've got the toll road, which takes you out to Dulles, and you've got plenty of other places that you can hit. It's really kind of in the middle of what we consider to be, the DC area. It gives you fast access to Vienna, Reston, and Loudoun County, and then places abroad too. So whether you're commuting into the city or catching a flight or heading out to dinner at shopping in Tyson's, wherever you want to be, it's very easily accessible. Next, let's talk about schools. So I'm sure you've heard the saying in real estate, location, location, location. Well, here, I say it's a little different. I say schools, location, schools, because schools are so important here. McLean is known for exceptional education options, both public and private. So two of Fairfax County's top-rated public high schools serve this area, McLean High School and Langley High School, both consistently among some of the best in Virginia. They both have excellent middle school feeder schools, which is Cooper and Longfellow, as well as some outstanding elementary schools, Chesterbrook, Churchill, Franklin Sherman, Kent Gardens, and then Haycock and Spring Hill and Colvin Run, to name a few. In the private school route, you have some incredible options, including the Potomac School, which is K through 12. It's an institution founded in 1904, set on a beautiful 90-acre campus just minutes from downtown DC. So you also have Little Langley and Basis, both highly rated for their programs in academics. So whether you prefer public or private, McLean delivers educational excellence across the board. So if you love the outdoors, McLean also delivers as well. So some of Fairfax County's most beautiful parks are here. Great Falls Park, with breathtaking river views, Scotts Run Nature Preserve with hiking trails and waterfalls, Claude Moore Colonial Farm, where history comes to life. McLean isn't just about nature, it's also about community. McLean has the McLean Community Center, which is really a true gem right there in downtown McLean. They offer programs for all ages and art classes and camps and lectures and performances and local events. They even sponsor major celebrations like McLean Day in May and the Independence Day fireworks at Langley School. If you have kids or grandkids, you'll appreciate McLean's really active youth sports scene. McLean's youth soccer is one of the top programs in Northern Virginia with both recreational and competitive travel teams. It's a great way for kids to build skills and friendships and sportsmanship. And McLean also has long-running Little League program for baseball and softball, serving hundreds of families every single year. And for fitness and recreation, you also have the Spring Hill Recreational Center. It's a very modern facility, indoor and outdoor pools, fitness center, sports fields, walking trails, and it's really a community hub, which is just amazing. Perfect for staying, active year-round. Another fact of McLean is that it's one of the most prestigious suburbs in the DC metro area. It's home to CEOs, ambassadors, international professionals, and senior government officials and professional athletes, to name a few that have lived here. Alexander Ovechkin, TJ Oshie, Bradley Beal, Michael Jordan, Ted Leonsis. Others who grew up in McLean, Robert and Ethel Kennedy, John F. Kennedy before them. Other politicians have lived in McLean include Vice Presidents Dan Quayle, Dick Cheney, his daughter Liz Cheney, Colin Powell, and even former President Joe Biden. So yes, there's definitely a status element here, but it's not all about prestige. It's more about proximity. That's why a lot of people move here. So with Tyson's Corner next door, you've got world-class shopping and dining and entertainment within just a couple minutes. You've got Tyson's Corner Center, Tyson's Galleria, Capital One Center, the concert hall, comedy shows for fine dining and local events, and it's really all there within minutes. So whether you want a quiet suburban living or a vibrant urban convenience, McLean gives you probably a little bit of both. Let's talk about McLean's real estate. McLean has an incredibly diverse housing market, from stately luxury estates, traditional colonials, to townhouses and condos, and even historic properties. And before we move on, let's talk about some of the well-known neighborhoods, because each one offers its own unique feel, different to home styles, and an own level of prestige and convenience. So McLean has a handful of signature communities. One would be named the Reserve, one of McLean's most exclusive gated communities, known for luxury estates and privacy and beautifully landscaped grounds. It's very upscale, very elegant, and offers some of the largest homes in the community and the area. Langley Farms, a picturesque neighborhood with spacious lots and classic architecture. It's quiet, refined, and just minutes from DC and the Washington, DC metro area. Really easily accessible to the GW Parkway. Chesterbrook Woods, even closer to downtown DC, a highly desirable area with mature trees and rolling streets, strong community feel. It's close to parks, schools, and it's very charming. Starting to see some substantial teardowns. Franklin Park, that's a really cool neighborhood, a stunning blend of natural beauty and high-end homes with windy roads and hills, and feels very private and wooded with the feel of the atmosphere. And it also feels like a retreat because it's so close to everything. Another great neighborhood, Ballantrae Farms, one of McLean's most prestigious communities. Very impressive luxury estates, grand architecture, exceptional privacy. If you're looking for kind of timeless luxury, that's it. And then one of my favorite neighborhoods, Langley Forest, which is another premier neighborhood featuring elegant homes on generous lots, quiet streets, classic McLean feel, super close to Langley High School, and easily accessible to the Beltway, Potomac Hills, a little bit of a more approachable neighborhood with the family vibe community, a little bit smaller, tree-lined streets, and easy access to the Beltway and to the Parkway, known for also some walkability and sense of community and proximity to the parks in DC. Whether you're looking for prestige, privacy, walkability, or a strong neighborhood atmosphere, McLean's communities offer really something for everyone. And the variety means there's something for just about any lifestyle and any budget. Let's talk about the numbers. Let's talk about the prices. So over the past year, the median home sale price in McLean was around 1.395, something around that 1.3 to 1.4 million range. Property sales range from $245,000 for a condo to over $50 million in properties that were in the Gold Coast, basically along the Potomac River. So it's a super wide range, but one thing is super consistent. McLean homes tend to hold their value and appreciate over time, even when the cycles are slower in real estate. So buying in McLean really isn't just a lifestyle choice. It's often a smart long-term investment. And at the end of the day, McLean is a jewel of Fairfax County. It might be the crown jewel. And that's why we've decided to call it home for so long. Exceptional quality of life, top schools, strong community, well-kept neighborhoods, steady home values, great appreciation. Yes, it's competitive. The market rewards its homeowners long term. And if you're thinking about buying here, I'd love to chat with you about the various options and neighborhoods and see if it's a good fit for you. So whether you're relocating or upsizing or downsizing, my team would love to guide you through that whole entire process. From understanding the neighborhood nuances to negotiating the right deal. So again, my name is John Dehart, and I'm with the Homes from Dehart Real Estate team. And thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful. And if it has, please like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more insights as we talk about moving here to Northern Virginia. And remember, home is where Dehart is.